So, Ben Askren versus Robbie Lawler has been set for UFC 235. The way I see it, this is a classic case of striker versus wrestler. Now, what interests me the most about this fight is that they're both one-dimensional, but are exceptionally God-gifted in what they excel at. Askren has given us some odd vibes going into this fight, saying that he struggles with certain type of strikers. But Dana seems to have pulled the strings on this one. I guess it's this way of welcoming him into the UFC after years of talking shit about the company. I'm not really sure what the boss versus employee angle they're going for. I don't know if it's a real life scenario or just a drum up to gain interest. But anyway, back to breaking down this fight. Askren is a high-level wrestler, a lifelong wrestler and grinder, and his style in the cage matches with his fashion sense. Corny as fuck, but very effective. Unlike blankets like John Fitch and Kamaru Usman, Askren can use his wrestling to unleash killer ground and pound, or submissions for that matter. The guy's choke is also like a boa constrictor and can tap out anyone. With that being said, however, Robbie Lawler is no small task and could be a mouthful for just about anyone. A seasoned veteran who has also fought the who's who of MMA, he also managed to neutralize and beat pre-USADA Johnny Hendricks, a guy who, funny enough, big brothered the shit out of Askren and Woolley in college. The guy is a proven worker and can go to war at just about any time. As we saw with Rory McDonald, he doesn't mind bleeding a bit. However, in recent history, he hasn't looked as good as he once did. Against the RDA fight, I thought he looked kind of out of his element. He did pull his leg and had an ACL injury, I believe. An ACL injury that led him to lose the fight. Askren also struggles with tremendous pressure from time to time. Luis Santos is no Robbie Lawler, and he barely survived off of an eye poke. But Lawler is not the same as he used to be, as I said previous. Wars over an 18-year career and an ACL injury from his last fight with Rafael dos Anjos has made him kind of an unknown at this point. Askren, you better believe, will be diving for the legs wildly. And that's why I have to say I favor him in this fight. So my official prediction is that Ben Askren will win the 3-round decision, unanimous decision, and Robbie Lawler may retire, much to the dismay of Dana White, who will probably be cursing at Askren the whole time. He once said that watching Askren fight was just about as boring as watching flies fuck. Now, I'm not sure why Dana is watching flies fuck, but here we go.